I'm Davie.
I'm Misty.
DM Watts.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? I am Davie.
I'm Misty.
And we are DM Watts. You guys, welcome to another episode of DM Watt Podcast. So welcome, you guys. We're going to start by saying what we always do. You guys can find us at dmwatchpodcast.com. .com, and of course all these other services, but you go to our website dmwatchpodcast.com. You guys be surprised some of the things we got on there.
It gives you everything.
You don't need to go to any one of these. Just go to the site and get everything.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Like a stop and shop.
Yep.
DM Watts Podcast.
Yep. And so we will say also
that our air conditioner isn't fixed.
Yeah, something. I'm telling you, we got a bone to pick with certain people.
What are you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say with the Doge and the AMC, y'all see AMC rallied a little bit, but let's talk about crypto, because crypto was like, look, bro, we ain't done. Yeah, she was getting it.
Did you get that?
I get the crypto sheep. I get that. Okay. So Doge, it was. Okay. Doge rallied back up. You guys saw the Bitcoin rallied up. And because Bitcoin rallied up, if you guys haven't figured out it by now, Bitcoin rallies, all of them rally. The Bitcoin's like the bigger brother. Once that goes up, everybody else like, hey, we with you.
I want to be just like him.
Mm-hmm. So Dogecoin and Shiba went up. And if you guys, we follow that guy that's Slum Doge Millionaire, that he became a millionaire off of Dogecoin.
Got to be a millionaire
and he
again.
posted his stuff up saying, I'm back to being a millionaire thanks to Doge. So now that's out the way. We have something to share with you guys.
So
go ahead, baby.
I got you.
Of course, do it.
I told you guys to get this book.
Mm-hmm.
The link is on dmwatchpodcast.com.
Oh yeah.
Things We Love. It's under the page Things We Love. Is a link to this book, a walk through dimensions. So
it is a gangster
I'm
book.
Done.
She's done. I'm not finished.
He's 60 pages away. He's finishing it tonight. He knows it. He's like, no.
Yeah, that's why I said let's go record so I can go finish this book.
So I told you guys to buy this book, and I said, hey, let's do like a book club. I've read it. You guys get this book, read a couple chapters, write me.
Yeah, this is
it's amazing. We got to meet the author.
Yeah, we got to meet the author. And I got to tell you, this dude is amazing. This book,
amazing.
I mean, we're gonna save it for the interview.
Yep.
But that book.
Yep. It's a new style of writing, and it's easy,
pretty
and it's
amazing.
Not pretentious, but it's smart.
Yes.
And you just you're turning the page. It's one of those. And
it's good. It's called A Walk Through Dimensions by Josh Frederick. You guys look to do that.
It took me there.
We got to get off that because we got to get into it. But before we get into it, we have to say this beautiful fineness right here is in first place again in the Vote for Misty in Fab Over 40 contest. She thought she was going to get away like I wasn't going to mention it. Yeah, hey, whatever. She's back in first. You guys might saw her slip a little bit. That's all right.
I went to second.
Yeah,
so
she went
to
second.
Really, I mean, I get it.
That's what I mean, like slipped a little bit, but we both were like, let's see what we can do here.
You're not first, you're last, apparently, at the Hobbs household.
But hey, thank you for those who are still voting for.
Please,
it is a daily vote. Once again, flashing the link down there.
Yeah, and
you
the
guys,
link is on dmwatchpodcast.com.
You guys,
isn't that crazy how that works?
Yep. You guys, make sure you vote for Misty in the Fab Over 40, okay? Because she is definitely
whatever
fabulous.
It is. Don't send us your cell phone number because Davie will text you every day.
Yep.
Whole bunch of people have found out.
You get those random texts me. Hey, you voted today?
It's become a game though. Mm-hmm. Some days they're on it and they text you and they're
say,
like,
hey,
I beat you.
Yep.
And then other days they're like, dude, give me a second.
Yeah. So it's a free vote though.
Yeah,
you guys go ahead and vote free. And if you want to donate to the breast cancer research, you guys definitely can do that too. Each one of those donations, each one of your dollars go to $1 towards breast cancer research, and they count as a vote.
Yeah.
So
and it's a lot of fun.
It is.
So I'm not taking it seriously.
Yeah,
we're having a lot of fun with
it.
It's nice.
Yes,
I'd like to win.
Exactly, but it's a friendly competition thing
really
too.
It is.
But anyway, okay. So moving on in, time for that fishbowl. I'm gonna go ahead and stir the fishbowl pot, and get on into this. And see what we got going on. Yeah, but maybe we need one of those. And wow, would you look at this? What we pulled? Did we do this? We didn't do that.
No, we didn't.
We did not.
That.
So, but we're gonna do it today. So today fishbowl topic today is the good old fashioned. You haven't heard it long enough. Or you haven't heard it enough at all for the past year. Pandemic, and mask. That's what we're gonna talk about today. The pandemic and the mask.
I want to talk about the fact that the new variant is called Lambda. And
If
nobody on my timeline,
nobody figured out why
nobody
that's
made the joke. And I was
Yeah.
like, I got to. I've been sitting on it for 24 hours.
the
I
Lambda variant.
I put up a gif of Revenge of the Nerds, and I said, nobody on my timeline has said it, so I'm going to say it. Lambda was the fraternity that they pledged to.
Yeah, the nerds.
And
Revenge of the Nerds.
Basically, if the next variant, because we all know there's going to be more than one, is Omega Moose, I'm going to be really pissed.
I feel like we on things we should love on dmwatchpodcast.com, we should put Revenge of the Nerds, all of them.
Right.
Revenge of the Nerds. But anyway, pandemic. Wow. Because I'm sure you guys have not heard of, if you haven't heard of the coronavirus, get away from the rock you're living under right now, because it's real. It is here, people.
It is.
It is real.
And right now in our county, as of right now, it's 100 new cases of COVID a day.
A day. And people are like, hey, we tired of masks. We tired of getting locked down. First of all, I think my son said it the best. He posted something on his Facebook. He said, here's how I feel about the coronavirus. Yes, I believe the coronavirus is real. Yes, I believe you should have the right whether or not you wear a mask or not. And yes, I believe the coronavirus is being used as a political pawn versus what it actually is. So here's the thing. Let's talk about, the mask situation. I have never in my life understood why this is that huge of a deal.
I don't either.
I do not.
And we never stopped wearing it.
We have never stopped wearing it.
Even when they said, hey, you don't have to anymore. I was like, nope, you better put that mask back on.
I guess my thing is this, like, what is the big deal? Like, I don't want to wear a mask. Okay, so let's go over something. So you don't want to wear a mask. You don't want to get vaccinated, and you just want to be able to go out and do whatever you're going to do. Hey, we all want that. We all want that.
Want to be free again.
But you do believe that the coronavirus is here, right? Regardless of whatever politician and said, oh, this, no. You do really believe that coronavirus is a thing. I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Do you think that's your attitude is just going to save you? I don't know. Like, is that supposed to be
like? And so I saw something today, and it was like, it was like a mask thing back and forth, and the person was like, well, are you a Christian? And the person's like, yeah, because they were wearing a mask. Well, do you believe in Jesus Christ? Yeah, but I'm still wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, then you need to take off your mask and believe in Jesus more.
That makes absolutely zero sense.
No, I hate that argument, because God created the world, God created man.
Yeah.
Therefore, God gave us ideas. Therefore, God created vaccine.
That's why I say,
ergo, he's protecting us.
Exactly. Don't give me the Jesus cop out. Don't give me the religious cop out. Well, God will save us. Yeah, God. That's why he gave you doctors.
Yeah.
That's why he gave you.
You go to the doctor, don't you?
He gave you doctors. That's why he gave you.
Now, if you're one of those that doesn't go to the doctor, cool. Right on. That's you. You do that. But we're not those people.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. We are not doctors or anything
else.
But we definitely take our vitamin D and our elderberry.
Yeah. And we're tired of it
and
too.
Vitamin C. Hey,
of course we are. We're also scared to death of it.
Yeah.
And we're being precautious, just as anybody should.
Yeah.
And we have hand sanitizers and everything when we can't get to a bathroom to wash our hands.
Yeah.
I still refuse to eat out.
Yep. We still have. We haven't gone out to eat.
But,
oh wow.
I don't get. Of course, we love our masks. We've been very fortunate and had some cool ones, and now we have DMWatch podcast masks.
Well, you guys can find them at DMWatchPodcast.com.
And they're comfy.
Yeah,
and they're adjustable.
Absolutely.
But now it's just like, it's cool. It's a fashion statement. My allergies have been so much better. And I don't get the point, because here's the cool thing. I don't have to wear makeup over here. Like, I don't have to do blush.
Yeah.
No lipstick. I've saved so much money.
Yeah.
Just by this. The only thing I will say is I noticed, because, pandemic, a little bit more pizza than normal. And so one day I was like, what is this? Where did this come from? And then I put on the mask. This is no shit.
Yeah.
I put on the mask in the mirror, and I went, wow, my mask completely covered my double chin that I had really had been working on apparently.
Yeah.
So Misty got one of those facial rollers and just been rolling that.
All I can say
is that fat all over the place.
I can tell you right now, anybody got something to say about me, I'm like round as a shape. Actually, I thought
you have a beard that hides it.
Yeah, but I mean, let's talk all the good things in life around. Donuts, the wheel, You understand? Think about stuff like that. How come y'all ain't think about that?
Me,
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I'm rounding
that's
certain
hey, you know what that is? We are on our podcast, woman, not
Oh,
here.
sorry.
All right, but anyway, so like I was saying,
Okay.
don't get me started there. But anyway, like I was like we was saying, no, the mask. I mean, come on, it
It's
is
not
like
that big
it
of
is,
a
to me, it's the
deal. Put it
dumbest
on.
thing ever to have an argument. And here's the thing: I am waiting. Matter of fact, we are waiting to be mask shamed. Matter of fact, this is an invite to anybody who wants to.
He's inviting.
This is an
I
invite
have
for
on my
anybody.
forehead, do not speak to me,
Man,
even when I'm not wearing a mask.
Look, that's the thing. That's what you need to understand. None of us want to speak to you, but it is an invite to test the theory. To hey, why you got on your mask? Oh, buddy, I've been waiting on you. Like,
I'm nice till people talk to me.
That's
and
what
then
it
they
is.
find out I've
But
got
the
that
thing is-
bartender energy.
but you know what? How many looks do we get when we walk in with our mask?
Too many.
That's what it's like in our state right now.
But here's the thing, and I'm gonna bring it back for a little bit. How many looks did we get before the pandemic? Before we had you and I stuck out like
Sore
four
thumbs. Yeah.
sore thumbs,
Sore
like
thumbs.
just green thumbs and red thumbs,
Yeah.
and we are neon.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely get
So
the not normals written on us, so we not
really
your ordinary couple. But we are your ordinary couple, right? We're in love.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. That's the only thing I see is the love of my life. If y'all can't see that, you know, I don't have a beat button, but it's unapologetic. Fuck you. I don't care.
Oh,
So,
okay, but back to the masks.
back to the mask.
I don't get it. Now, on the same token, you know, I've also seen the meme that, you know, it's like Chernobyl, you know, radiation, like all these, you know, pesticides, all these different masks. And then it's like deadliest virus in the world. And it's just like this cloth mask.
Yeah.
And it's funny. But you know what? If it works, it works.
Yeah.
And if it's a precaution, it's a precaution. Who cares?
Yeah. So here's the thing. There's also that other argument, right? Well, the flu has killed more people each year than the coronavirus has killed, period. I love that one too, because there was like, hey, the flu kills more people. The swine flu did this. The bird flu did this. The avian flu did this. I'm like, yeah. So you know what they all have in common? I will say that they're all variants of the flu. That's true. They're all variants of the flu. However, there is a vaccine. You
get your flu shot now.
Yeah, you get your flu shot everywhere. And you're like, yeah, people still die. The fact that you're alive to tell me that people still die means that it works for you too.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That, all right, okay. And how do you know some of those people that died don't get the flu vaccine?
We have a
you know what I mean?
a vaccine for smallpox. Smallpox is
look,
nothing.
to
I
tell
have
you
my smallpox scar. You do too.
Yeah, absolutely. And any military member or prior military member that is complaining about this vaccine need to be slapped twice, because at the end of the day, dude, some of the vaccines that they gave us, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. So, I mean, it ain't even that. Let me recant just a little bit, because
your vaccine list is like a book.
Yeah, my vaccine list, my shot record, is like, it's no BS, 3 pages.
Yeah,
it is 3 pages of vaccine over 22 years. I amassed a lot. When anthrax first came out, look, it was a big, much ado. I ain't gonna say about nothing, but it was a lot when the anthrax vaccine came out. Sure. And military was like, I refuse to take that. And they're like, we'll kick you out. They was like, bye. You know, and they was straight kicking people out. It was like, you will take this. Nope, because they had heard that, you know, about, you know, it could do this to your reproductive system, and, you know, your kids could come out, you know, with special needs and stuff like that. Look, I don't really know 100% about every single vaccine. Here's what I do know. I'm not arguing with facts. Out here, there's 100 new cases of COVID being diagnosed.
Just
in our county alone. There's 100 new cases of COVID. And there's still people like, whatever, I ain't doing this. I knew this was all a hoax from the beginning. I don't know where you're getting it from. Matter of fact, I don't care where you get it from. Whether you like Fauci or not, the dude is the leading expert in infectious diseases. The man we come
has been since the 80s.
Since the 80s. We've made
before that.
The progress we have made in AIDS research is because of Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
Yet a few politicians get up and say he doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, okay. Well, y'all must know. Oh, and now everybody's like, yeah, screw Fauci. He don't know. Fire Fauci. What?
I'm tired of the rhetoric.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tired of it being political. I'm tired of it being racial. I'm tired of it being division. And now it's not political or racial or economic.
Yeah.
Now it's just simply vaccinated and unvaccinated.
That's what it is. That's where it's come to.
And I'm
vaccinated
like,
and
Jesus,
unvaccinated.
how many divisions are we gonna go
we
through?
keep getting divided because
Can we just be people?
Right. Because even now, I mean, let's face it, the news, the very thing we are talking about, hell, we probably unknowingly divided us at the same time because we talked about people who aren't vaccinated and versus people who are vaccinated.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, look, now the news is doing it again, right? The 90% or 98% of the people who come in and die of COVID are unvaccinated.
Well, but at the same time, I want to see all the numbers because they're not.
Yeah.
We've got to. I have a thing about research. I have a thing about numbers. I like to read it, so I'd like you to just give it to us straight. So
give me
we
the
can
whole
decipher
research.
It. Stop talking to us like we're stupid.
Yeah.
The other side of that is let's not pretend. I'm not going to sit here and lie and pretend like it was easy for me to get a vaccine.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It
scared me. It scared me just as much as COVID did. Every time I would tell this man, I'm getting the shot today. I'm doing it. By God, I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And would pray about it and the whole bit. What would happen? I would go into hysterics. I would start shaking. It was freaking me out. And I don't give a shit about needles.
Yeah.
I have no problem with getting shots or anything like that. It was just maybe the gravity of it. I don't know. And I believe in them and I encouraged other people to get them when they come to me and ask. But there was something about me. It freaked me out.
And but
ultimately getting sick freaked me out more.
Because make no mistake, we're not attacking people who don't want to get the vaccine. If you don't want to get the vaccine, hey, we understand it. And I know I said that joke that what I said about military, like, hey, you should slap yourself twice, given everything. But at the same time, it's talking to you too. If you don't want to get it, that's fine.
Yeah.
My family members don't have it. I'm not judging anybody.
And we understand because
we understand
history
when it
underlying
comes,
medical.
the government does not have a history of telling the people the truth.
No.
So it is very easy to understand. But here's what's not a lie. You get vaccinated. They're not saying you won't get COVID, just like you get vaccinated against the flu.
And you get
Nobody's saying you won't get the flu. What they're saying is that there's more probability that you'll survive it. There's a better probability that you'll survive it by getting it. And then we had the same ideals when it came to the vaccine. When the vaccine first came out, I said, nope, not doing it. We both were like, we are not doing it. I'm gonna wait for everybody else to grow that third eye. Yep. I'm not finna do it. Y'all not finna mutate me, and so on and so forth. I ain't finna grow 4 arms, have me a part of the first X-Men. Not doing it. So, and then I had a few more, but I just stopped that one. I did.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I stopped that one. But you know what I mean? So, but at the same time, as stuff got crazier and crazier and crazier, and you got the Delta variant, then you got, some of the biggest people out there who were dogging the vaccine are now dying from the disease.
And I think, honestly, Lambda really scared me because they were talking about it has spores. So, I mean, obviously all viruses and stuff, but this is more of like it hooks onto you. Like it seems like there's no chance of getting rid of it. Like you can't strip down and scrub quick enough.
Yeah.
If you're exposed to it, it sticks on your skin.
Yeah. And
I'm like, you know what?
It's scary because
it's time to get the shot. Because
we're sitting here and we're just as scared as everybody else when it comes to this stuff.
And this is why we do most of everything we do on the base.
Yeah.
Because I know that they've always worn masks.
Yeah.
More than likely they're vaccinated.
Yeah.
And now they're going back to 100% masks.
Yeah.
Even if you're vaccinated. And it's not going to be any shaming thing. That's the rules. Yeah. That's the base. If you want to be on federal property, that's what it is. And I feel safe with that because it sticks to more of what we do believe.
Yeah. And now, the military is talking, like I said, it's talking about making it mandatory for military members. They were giving military a choice. And that's when
that was another reason.
That was another thing. Yeah. I was like, anytime they give us a choice, they like, hey, you make the decision on your own if you want to take it. We ain't saying you got to take it.
Well, and that was another one of our things. Okay. If they make it mandatory for the military, we're going to do it. And it just so happened that Lambda and the news came down that they were going
they're trying to pass
they're going to make the military do it. And we both just kind of looked at each other and went, it's time.
Yeah. Because what our take on it was at the same time. We did. Our take on it was, look, I don't think the US government And don't get me wrong, there's people like, oh, you must not know your history. Look, whatever, bro, whatever you're about to say. But my philosophy is they're not going to risk the life of every single military member that they have.
Not in this world.
They're not, yeah, every
Not with the state of
every
affairs
person,
right now.
every military person on active duty status, they're going to risk all of them by giving them a shot. Now you got me mad. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And of course, people are like, what about the long-term effects? Well, we don't know.
But what about the long-term effects of, and I'm not, but the 30 medications they throw at veterans every day?
What about the long, you talk about that, you're right. There's not just that. What about the new prescriptions that come out on every time you see a commercial?
Have you listened to
the side effects? Hey, listen, side effects may include anal bleeding,
sleepwalking,
sleepwalking. You know what I'm saying? What's the last one we said? The last one we saw, it was a joke. It was like possession by the devil and blah, 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 blah. This has a side effect. You're like,
kidney failure.
Yeah.
Liver cancer. Failure.
Possible heart attack.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, what?
Uncontrollable, what was it? Uncontrollable something.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the meds they give you to control the thing, it will give you the thing 10 times worse.
10 times worse. Every antidepressant ever.
So yeah. Every antidepressant may cause suicidal thoughts or worse.
May increase depression symptoms. Yeah. It's gonna make it worse first, and then we'll see what happens after that. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, at that point, it's just like, life is a crapshoot.
It
just is.
It is. And
I'd rather live, and there's a better chance that I live with the shot.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do it. If that's my parachute.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go ahead and take it. It's not saying that the plane's not going to crash.
Yeah.
It's just saying in case it does, I'm going to have a way to jump out.
Yeah. Now, and that's the thing though, but let's go back to where it all started. And no, I'm not talking about China, because it just stop it with that, just stop it. So it's what I'm talking about. Let's go back to when the pandemic started. You understand what I'm saying? The hoarding of the toilet paper, people mass panicking. You know what I'm saying? The hoarding of the toilet paper. Talked to a friend.
I was about to say, you had a friend.
You had a friend that said
she was going to come
TP our house. Was going to come TP our house.
Oh, that's money.
I said, that's a hot commodity. Come on.
We looked at each other and we're like, we're going to be up there with a ladder.
Don't threaten us with a good time. You're talking about TP in our house?
We're going to get some cardboard rolls and just roll it right on up.
You TP our house, it's going to be a riot. People are like, oh, snap, it's free toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So I'm like,
it's a little wet from the dew. It's okay, it'll dry out.
Go ahead and dry out. So
we can use it again.
She said, hey, I wanted to suggest you guys do a podcast on hoarding, people in hoarding. I said, well, hey, it's going in there. But we just talked about the toilet paper.
Well, we talked about
Laura,
that
one's for you.
But hoarding is in the fishbowl because there's a lot more to say than just toilet paper.
But yeah, like we said though, what I was getting at is you think back when all that, had the toilet paper shortage. We looked outside. I can remember we came outside. It was a deserted. You would have thought it was what was that 80s movie where that comet came and everybody turned to dust?
Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet.
God, this is why you have the ring.
Hey, wait, hey, this is Night of the Comet. I love that shit. Hey, it's what it is. These are our shows. Where that comet came, it was 80s when it was probably it was like an 80s.
It was like
movie.
83.
It was a comet came and it wiped out. Everybody turned to dust.
And the sisters lived in a DJ from a radio station, and they would go to malls and try on stuff and drive the best cars. It was just a stupid movie. Yeah, but it was good.
Yeah, and so, but it was like that.
That's what it felt like.
How deserted it was. It was like if we came out and we were like, wow.
And it got to where if we had to go to the store, we'd time it. It's like, okay, go. Yeah. I mean, it was like Zombie Land. It was crazy. I'm like, I just want a Twinkie. Can I just get a Twinkie? And then you go in, there's no freaking Twinkies.
Yeah, I mean, but see, here's the thing. So you got that mass panic, right? My point behind is that everybody was like, hey, can we get a vaccine? Hey, and then like everybody was with the government with rushing the vaccine. Everybody was like, yeah, they're coming out with a vaccine. Then the vaccine comes out. Everybody, I ain't taking that. Nah, bro, I ain't taking that. Y'all came out with that too quick. Ain't you the same one that was like, hey, come on with the vaccine?
We got to open America.
With the vaccine.
And now we've opened America. without a mask
Yeah.
and touting everybody, oh no, we're America, we get freedom.
Yeah.
And let me take off my mask.
Look,
and now
man.
everybody's getting sick again. Can we have an open America with a mask?
Yeah, like
why is that a big deal?
Why is that a big deal?
You're allowed to carry your fucking gun. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go on a rant right
Yeah.
now, just like I did a few weeks ago about wear your fucking mask.
Tell them, baby.
You get to go outside with a fucking gun. I don't like that. But I don't tell you that you can't. You know why? Because the law says you fucking can.
Exactly.
But I don't shame you for doing it.
doing it.
One, because you got a fucking gun on you.
Mhm.
Y'all used to walk into our bar with guns.
Yeah, there ain't
I
nothing we
didn't
can do.
say
Yeah.
shit. Why? Because that was your freaking right.
Mm-hmm. And you walk in there,
But I can't wear a mask without
Yeah,
being
shamed.
shamed.
Like that don't make no
For
damn sense.
real?
Because that's harming you. That's making you uncomfortable that I got on the mask. That's the dumbest shit I've ever
See,
said in my
I
life.
can't.
Yeah, baby.
I
And that's
can't.
why we finna go ahead and stop it. But that's
But it's a hypocritical
it
bullshit
is
thing.
hypocritical.
And they pick and choose what they want to fucking my right,
Yeah.
right. What about my right just to
Yeah.
live a happy
Exactly.
life? What about our kids' right to be able to have a life
Mhm.
and have a stable economy
Yep.
where they can actually go out on their own,
Yeah,
where
you
they can
can't
survive, where they can raise children, where they can go to school. What about
Absolutely.
that? Oh no, you're having to wear a, God forbid, you
Yep.
got to wear a mask.
The thing is, you can't use freedom for everything.
Pick and choose. It's
You
just
can't-
like the
you can't
religious
use the
freaks with
word-
the
yeah,
Bible.
yeah.
You get to
Yep.
pick and choose what you want out of
Mhm.
it, but you don't show the rest of it in the same scripture.
Yep.
Don't come at me
Yeah.
because I swear to God,
That's another
it
fish show,
don't
baby.
matter if you got a gun or not. You're
Yeah.
not gonna like what I have to say.
Exactly.
It's BS. You guys are hypocrites.
Yeah.
Everybody,
You're picking and
everybody.
choosing
We
what,
live
what,
in America. We
yeah.
have freedom. Yes, but we are in a crisis.
Yeah.
We're trying to take care of it.
Yeah, certain freedoms, you give them up all the time.
We
And
gotta
then,
stop.
but we're gonna stop it. We're gonna stop it. But
I'm really upset.
yeah. Dang, I get that. Plus we hot. So we gotta go and get up out of
Well,
here.
and there you go.
Yeah, plus we hot. So that's
I
that's
have a right as an American to a air conditioner
works.
that
Hey,
I pay for.
And we're gonna see you tomorrow, Sears. Yep. Yeah, you'll be hearing from us
I'm
tomorrow.
looking at you,
Yeah,
Sears.
Sears. Matter of fact, you may be one of the hashtags. So anyway, hey, we're gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. You guys know what it is, dmwatchpodcast.com.
And you better wear a mask when you come to my house.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's right, Sears. You know what it is. But look, check us out at dmwatchpodcast.com and all the other stuff. You guys, Doze, AMC, and Sheba, we part of that army too. And we're gonna end this also by saying once again, hey, whether you liked it or not, make sure you vote for Misty in the Fab Over 40 contest. You guys vote for the wife. It's a free daily vote. So go ahead and get it
Vote
in.
for Misty.
Vote for
Buy
Misty.
a walk through
A walk
dimensions
through
on
Dimensions. Make
Amazon.
sure you guys do
Josh
that.
Frederick.
Yeah. And guys, always remember,
And look forward to the interview.
yep, always remember we are unapologetic here. You know what I'm saying? But these are also our opinions.
It's
That's
our opinion.
They're just, hey, we have a freedom of the right to just go ahead and speak our
Freedom
opinion.
of speech.
That's what it is.
Thank you,
So, hey,
America.
signing off. Thanks for the freedoms. Signing off for for DM Watch Podcast. I am Davie. You heard me. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start over.
Misty.
How about I do this?
You're Davie.
I was saying signing off for Misty. Then I got the words. That's what I got the
Oh,
words.
Say goodnight,
mixed
Gracie.
up. Signing off for DM Watch. I'm Davie.
That was good.
Yeah.
I'm Misty.
Yes. We are DM Watch, guys. Y'all take it easy. DMWatchPodcast.com. We'll check y'all later. All right. Bye. Get this damn air conditioner.
I'm
Slap the shit out of
hurt
somebody.
someone.
Anyway. All right.